on Unleashed when David Ali makes his WrestleARTS in-ring debut against the Babushka Baron, Jeffrey John. Sage Phillips takes on the reigning Triple Threat champion, Avery Hertz. Plus, appearances by The Dead Ringer, Aaron Williams, Cutthroat, Jordan Dye, and Xodiak the Mystic.
None of you seem to understand. I'm not locked in here with you.
That's it! You're locked in here with me!
You probably don't know who I am. And you may be wondering why I was chosen. But rest assured, Nicholas, I know who you are. I mean, you are the picture-perfect idea of what a professional wrestler should be. And your reputation precedes you. But now you sit on your you sit in your ivory towers and on your throne of purity, and you look down at the rest of us professional wrestlers as what we are. We are the scum. We are the underbelly. We are the dying breed. At the end of it, that's what you remember. When you wake up in the morning, I want you to remember the dead ringer. And when you go and you eat your breakfast, I want you to remember the dead ringer. When you pour your expensive liquors into your expensive glasses, I want you to remember the dead ringer. When you lay down at night, I want you to remember the dead ringer. And when you look in the mirror, Nick, all I want you to remember is just the steel, cold, blue eyes of the man that bested you. The dead ringer.
Thank you very much for tuning in to WrestleARTS 8. I'm Jeff Edge, the voice of Indianapolis, alongside Taylor McAllister, the talk of the town.
Is that David Ali or is that Negan?
That's David Ali.
Oh, fair enough.
I don't know what you mean, Taylor. I don't like your attitude.
A lot of people don't.
David Ali's debut with WrestleARTS. I am very excited to see how he will fare against a crowd favorite.
It is amazing to me how beloved the Babushka Baron, Jeffrey John, has become here at WrestleARTS.
This is the most babushkas I've seen since I was a little boy in Poland, Taylor.
I didn't know that part of your backstory, Jeff.
I never thought I would see babushkas again.
Well, they are all over the place here at the historic Irving Theater as Jeffrey John has this crowd all riled up.
Jeffrey John may be the crowd favorite here at WrestleARTS 8.
Well, he's certainly the crowd favorite between he and David Ali.
David Ali is in impeccable shape. Babushka, fresh off his excursion in France.
Yeah, how about that? Jeffrey John coming to us from Paris for his promo video that we saw on Instagram.
He looks healthy. He looks cultured. He looks relaxed.
I'm gonna keep this short. They told me I only got 30 seconds. Until you sell yourself. Hey, Jeffrey. Okay. I'm not gonna cut the promos. I'm just gonna tell it like it is. I'm gonna beat you down, boy. I'm gonna make you lose weight. I'm gonna get in the door. I'm gonna make you know I wish I left the
Appears that Mr. Ali's time is up.
Well, we've seen what happens to people who don't take Babushka Jeffrey John seriously. David Ali needs to quickly not underestimate his opponent.
Yeah, we saw it at WrestleARTS 7 when the Babushka Baron got in the ring with Avery Hertz and another individual for the triple threat crown. And I don't think anybody really took Jeffrey John seriously as a contender in that match. And he darn near won the whole thing.
Jeffrey John looks healthy. He looks well rested.
He does, but I will say, David Ali does look like $1 million. I mean, you said it earlier. He's in great shape.
Absolutely. I hope that this is the first of many David Ali appearances in WrestleARTS. Wow.
If he's half as good between the ropes as he is at running his mouth, he'll be champion in no time.
Well, that was unnecessary, David Ali slapping his behind.
Crowd really getting on David Ali. I see that this bout is brought to us by Powder Out Press.
Yeah, if you go to powderoutpress.com, it is a digitally published collection of wrestling-related fictional stories, nonfiction, poetry. Yours truly actually has a story on there about a character I created called Moonshine Jack. Check it out at powderoutpress.com.
I can't wait to do it. I think I'll do it after this match.
You don't see too many collections of stories related to wrestling. So if you're a wrestling fan, just make sure you check it out. Give it your support.
David Ali taking the early advantage here with a strong wrist lock on the Babushka Baron, Jeffrey John.
You're talking about what incredible shape David Ali is, but I just take a moment to appreciate his strong physique, specifically his shoulders.
Jeffrey John with some fancy footwork and some quick maneuver in there. Now he's just going to go ahead and take a moment.
Rest in the corner. This is a battle of emotions here this evening at WrestleARTS 8 between David Ali and Jeffrey John at the Irving Theater. Anger versus contentment. Taylor, as someone with in-ring experience, what sort of advantage does anger as an emotion play in wrestling? Do you feel like it could be at a disadvantage or or fighting at an advantage in the ring?
Well, it can do both, but it can be a great advantage as long as you can stay clear-headed enough to still stay alert, still pay attention to what you're doing, and not let it totally blind you. But yeah, anger is a great motivator.
Wow. Excellent back and forth between the Babushka and the Savior. The Baron. Wow! Beautiful Hurricane Rana off the second rope by the Babushka Baron.
Tremendous.
Single leg drop kick. Babushka has the crowd firmly behind him as he goes to whip David Ali into the corner. David reverses, catches the foot of the Babushka Baron, flip over. Wow, nice knee to the knee to the breadbasket. Ooh, flying uppercut by Jeffrey John.
Jeffrey John is looking great. He can't be denied.
He looks incredibly comfortable in the ring right now, which, anger aside, being comfortable in the ring also seems to be a big advantage.
Yeah, you absolutely can't understate the advantage of being comfortable in your skin, being comfortable in the ring, knowing what you're doing and where you are at all times. I believe you used the term ring general one time, and absolutely those are all signs or attributes of good ring general.
I look at Jeffrey John's tights and they say Godfidence on there. Can you explain that for me, Taylor? I need some help.
Sure can't. Sorry, I know you were looking for something far more insightful there, but I got nothing.
I talked to Jeffrey John this evening. I did not have the time to say, will you explain confidence to me?
We'll have to revisit that at WrestleARTS 9.
And Jeffrey John using the ropes, and he decides not to jump over. Smart move because David Ali got out of the way.
David Ali now employing some of the stall tactics we saw earlier from Jordan Dye.
He looks like he needs a minute, whereas Jordan Dye was stalling because, he's just a jerk. David Ali looks like he legitimately needs some time. Did he just run the baseball bat across Jeffrey John's knee? That was slick. And now he's jumping Jeffrey John, stomping on that knee.
Well, if he did have a baseball bat, I didn't see it, but he definitely had a hard shot on the knee.
It looked like he ran that bat right across Jeffrey John's knee.
Whatever he did, he's got Jeffrey John down now, and he clearly has the run of this.
And just driving his knee into the back pad of the Babushka Baron.
Now we get to see the intelligence of David Ali as he focuses on that leg.
Looked like he was going to go for a single leg Boston Crab there, but Jeffrey John kicked him off.
Look at the power of David Ali as he just pulls the man up by the neck.
Babushka may be at David Ali's mercy. David Ali looks tremendous in his WrestleARTS debut at WrestleARTS 8.
Well, David Ali is no joke. This is a man who's been on AEW television. This is a man who's well-traveled and well-versed.
Quickly back up to his feet. Oh, wow!
What a devastating flying forearm.
I haven't seen a forearm that strong in a long time.
Well, of all things, we're looking Babushka there at the beginning, but David Ali has definitely put a stop to that.
He knocked the taste out of Babushka's mouth. Babushka trying to throw some kicks out of desperation, and David Ali answers.
David Ali pulling him up out of the corner.
I do notice that David Ali is having to exert himself to pull that weight of Jeffrey John. Jeffrey John is putting his weight on David Ali, so Ali's expending a lot of energy. Ooh! He had a double underhook there and wasn't able to get it.
Exactly. I don't know what he had in mind for the Babushka Baron, but Jeffrey John was able to get out, and then he just got a good hard shot there on David Ali.
Oh, wow!
Yanked the man right off the turnbuckles.
David Ali has been able to stay on his feet and active here in this bout.
Now he goes back to that injured leg of Jeffrey John.
Utilizing a lot of stomps. Ooh. A lot of stomps and kicks to that knee. I don't see him going for too many submission holds. You would think he would slap a figure four perhaps on? What do you think, Taylor?
Well, just wearing down that ligament. A lot of Jeffrey John's offense is all fast-paced, jumping, diving type maneuvers. And you can't jump, you can't dive if you can't support any weight on your leg.
One of the most expert tacticians in the ring at WrestleARTS is the ring wizard Sage Phillips, and I'm certain that if he were in this match suplexed by Jeffrey Johns, I'm sure he would have put 5 submission holds on the Babushka Baron right now. So it really speaks to David Ali. What a high impact, what a striker he is in his debut. Babushka's noticeably limping.
This crowd rallying behind, chanting Babushka, Babushka.
He's got David Ali in the corner, but he's exposing that knee. He needs to be careful as he's raining strikes upon David Ali's forehead. No, and Ali snatches that knee back down. There we go, and now he's got the single leg crab on.
I don't think that Babushka is going to be able to just overpower Ali in the same way that Hillbilly Jed was able to do so with Jordan Dye earlier tonight.
Jeffrey John trying to reach the ropes.
That's his only hope. There he is.
He gets a hold of the ropes. And now here we're seeing David Ali start to utilize those submissions as he puts a crank on that ankle.
The Babushka Baron brings him in just to knock him down.
That was an expert push-off as he was trying to utilize his momentum to break free of the hold.
Absolutely, but now we see David Ali back with that ankle lock.
Another roll through. Very, very expert maneuver by Jeffrey John.
And I think David Ali got both a piece of his shoulder and his head on that corner.
And that really speaks to Jeffrey John's control. He's not letting himself get emotional. He's not taking himself out of the game. Really good ring generalship by Jeffrey John there to get himself free.
You know, I'll be honest with you. When I first saw Jeffrey John show up at WrestleARTS 7, I was not a fan. I was very dismissive when I saw the Babushka, and it just wasn't for me. But he has earned my respect. Jeffrey John has really grown on me because he is such a tremendous competitor. He's the real deal.
Coming through off the ropes, get out of the way! Senton over the top rope!
What a big-time maneuver that was.
What a display of Godfidence.
Maybe that is exactly what Godfidence is.
I think I just made up my own definition, and it's that, Taylor. It's a senton over the top rope. Jeffrey John with a big comeback. He's got David Lee literally on the ropes. Underneath, John picks it up off the top. Cutter! Rebound cutter by the Babushka Baron.
I am thoroughly impressed that he had enough left in that leg to do that.
He's got David Ali on the move. Tornado DDT!
Babushka somehow managing to fight through all of the pain in that leg, and he's just hit high octane move after high octane move.
And he tried to get a pin. He thought he had it, but David Ali was too close to the ropes. I think David Ali was surprised at what Jeffrey John still had in the tank after that cheating knee shot with the baseball bat.
There's no doubt in my mind that David Ali thought that he had Babushka dead to rights, and clearly that's not the case. Now this crowd is rallying behind the Babushka Baron, Jeffrey John.
David Ali thought he had this in the bag even before the match. Ooh, senton to the corner by David Ali. High drop kick. He flung himself. Here we go. David Ali gets him up for what could be a suplex, but oh wow. Babushka locks in a front guillotine.
What a beautiful maneuver this is.
David Ali just collapsed. He couldn't hold up Jeffrey John's weight, and it went right to the ground. John's careful to have both his shoulders up so it's not in a pinning predicament.
That's an excellent observation, Jeff. Jeffrey John's got this locked in, but David Ali, to his credit, is powering up.
Wow, the strength of David Ali as he hammers on the side of Jeffrey John. Getting hit on that side like that is going to force you to immediately release that hold. No one could take that sort of punishment. Double underhook suplex.
What an excellent counter with that big double underhook suplex by David Ali. You may not like the man, but you've got to respect him.
Who said I didn't like him? Oh my goodness, what a beautiful rotating uppercut off the second rope by David Ali. Gets him up into a fireman's carry. He has a great control. Oh my goodness gracious. 2. I thought that was it. David Ali can't believe it.
Absolutely, neither can I. I thought that was all she wrote.
David Ali's got the bat again. Notice in a dark wrestling arena how that black bat just kind of bathed itself in the shadows. It's hard to see, Taylor.
Well, I think that's why I didn't see it earlier.
He brought in the lights and he just brained himself with the bat. Oh my gosh! Fireman slam.
Babushka up on the top rope.
High-rise moonsault by the Babushka Baron. That's 1, 2, 3. Jeffrey John defeats David Ali in his first match. Welcome back to the States, young man.
This crowd is going wild. They jumped out of their seats when that 3 count hit. Jeffrey John, man, these people just love the Babushka Baron.
Let me take a minute to thank our sponsor, Powder Out Press, for such a phenomenal match. Go to powderoutpress.com. Tell them how much you love the Babushka Baron, as this crowd clearly does. I've never in my life seen people throwing their babushkas in the air. Have you, Taylor?
Absolutely not. It was like a graduation, only instead of the graduation cap, it's babushkas.
If you would have told me at a professional wrestling show in 2023 I'd see babushkas being thrown in the air, I'd have said you were crazy.
David Ali had a tremendous first showing, but he could not get past the Babushka Baron.
All right, we're here with Kevin Bannock after his big match with Sean Kemp. Kevin, I know you said you came out tonight, said that this tonight was going to be your night, but you came up short. How you feel?
You know, just a little disappointed. I mean, Sean's a great competitor, and you know that was a hell of a match. And yeah, came up a little short, but I think I put a statement out there. I mean, we're the crown, right?
Oh yeah. Well, we were right in the middle of your group. It was a great group.
Yeah. And I made a statement tonight, and I'm gonna keep making that statement that I'm here to stay, and I'm next. I'm not next. I'm now.
And so what is up next for Kevin Bannock?
I'm getting everybody. But I'm gonna lift their big ass up. I'm gonna slam their big ass down. I just hope that they go hang.
I fear for the big asses.
Here with Xodiak, the Mystic. Xodiak, you had a short notice battle tonight with Hoodfoot. Ended in a double count out, the 20 count. You guys were headbutting the crap out of each other. Brutal, vicious match. How you feeling right now?
How do I feel? How do I look? How do I look? Do I look great? Do I look excited? Do I look like a man that just fought another man, pillar to post in the building, all the way out the front door, all the way around the building, up and down Main Avenue? Do I look like a man that just did that?
Sure do.
Thank you. See, everybody sees the spectacular entrance. They see the mystic fire. They see the spectacle of it all. And then when the bell rings, they see a switch flipped. Because on the other side of that Zen, they miss out the part. There's the meditate, there's the elevate. It's the last word in my motto. Dominate. I've been doing this longer than a lot of the guys in the modern event empire who wish to be one constant. I fight harder and I fight stronger than most men in the back. I think it's doing WrestleARTS we turn out. Bitch. Let's turn up. Turn up. I'll talk about it. Get me excited. Let's crank the volume up a little bit. Let's turn the heat up just a little bit. Sound it up to 11.
You love 11.
You've been doing this for a while, haven't you? I like your style.
I'm ready to dominate.
Hoodfoot is one of the most dominant deathmatch and fight wrestlers there is in the country. Not in Indiana, not in the tri-state area, not in WrestleARTS. And like I said last time, we're gonna fight for...
Xodiak the Mystic, ladies and gentlemen, he's here to dominate.
You guys ready for the match? The following match is a singles match. It is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. He hails from Bloomington, Indiana. He is the Catch Wrestling Castellano. He is Sage Phillips.
Well, as recently as WrestleARTS 6 in November of 2022, Sage Phillips was actually quite beloved by these folks. However, when he turned on his longtime close friend Calvin Tankman and cost him his opportunity at the Global Crown, that all ended. And Flash Flanagan, to this day, still has Sage Phillips to thank for the fact that Global Crown sits so comfortably around his waist.
So that was WrestleARTS 6. Fill us in on WrestleARTS 7, Taylor. How'd that end up for him?
Hold that thought just a moment, and I'll be happy to.
He hails from Lot 317 of Indianapolis, Indiana. He is the WrestleARTS Triple Crown Champion. The Dark Horse, Avery.
Avery Hurt's a big-time favorite here at WrestleARTS, the Triple Crown Champion. Going back to your question, Jeff Edge, about Sage Phillips and WrestleARTS 7, he and Tankman had a ferocious fight, and Sage Phillips took Tankman to the edge way further than anyone ever anticipated. Although, in the end, yes, Tankman did pick up the victory. I think Sage Phillips really cemented himself.
You can bring me out what you want in Minneapolis. As long as I have this fight, I'll be here all night. Avery Hurts. I know this is supposed to be a one-on-one match, but I can't help but notice the shiny little belt that you got right here. The Triple Threat Championship, right? Oh, it's all theirs?
What a champion.
Avery Hurts is beloved.
A man of the people.
We need one more competitor, so I don't care who's in the back. I want that championship, so bring one more person out.
Well, Qassius Starr already competed once tonight.
Yeah, I mean, he is the #1 contender to the Triple Threat crown, so certainly it's well within reason that he'd have something to say about this, but surely he's not going to come out here and try and be the third competitor in this match.
Maybe he's coming out here to recommend someone else then, since he will not be able to be cleared.
He may even be coming out here to protest the idea at all, because he is the #1 contender. By all rights and purposes, there shouldn't be another Triple Threat crown match until he's able to have his shot.
That's a very good point. He should be first in line ahead of Sage Phillips, most definitely.
Absolutely, he won that right at WrestleARTS 7. And might I add, he won that right by beating 6 other people.
Notice how he wanted to jump over that rope, but he said, I probably shouldn't do that right now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the following match is now for the WrestleARTS Triple Threat Championship.
Well, Qassius Starr thinks he's going to wrestle.
The Ebony Prince, Qassius Starr.
Well, how about that? Twice in one night, Qassius Starr is going to come out here and turn this into a triple threat title match. I love the guts and the gall of Qassius Starr, but I don't know that this is the smartest move. He could have waited until he was fresh to get his title shot.
I'm fascinated, intrigued even by the concept of these three particularly going to have a championship match for the Triple Threat Championship. I don't know who to start talking about first, Taylor. Give me a guy.
Well, all three of them look like they're going to interlock here.
You got, oh, man, Sage Phillips immediately, just a talented ring wizard, the Catch Wrestling Casanova. I guess I'll start with him. I love being made to look stupid, Taylor, because I love learning. I'm a lifelong student. No one makes me dumber than Sage Phillips. I thought he was going to get smushed by Calvin Tankman. I said no one takes Calvin Tankman off their feet, and Sage Phillips did it over and over and over again. He makes me look foolish. I cheered for him at WrestleARTS 6, Taylor. He turned his back on me and on the fans and helped Calvin Tankman catch a loss when I thought he was going to win the championship. Wow! Great double hip toss. Whew. And a double drop kick. Sage Phillips makes people look dumb.
Well, right now, Sage Phillips is on the floor trying to regroup as Avery Hertz and Qassius Starr going one-on-one in the ring.
Spinning back kick that was beautiful by Qassius Starr and a trip by Sage Phillips. Avery Hertz also can't be at 100% here tonight. He already looks like he's hurting. Sage Phillips with a nice shot to the gut. Tried to grab him for a downward. Oh, wow. Tried to grab him for a downward spiral. Enziguri by Avery Hertz. 2, kick out. This is a fast match. It's hard to keep up. My mouth can't move as fast as their bodies, Taylor.
Avery Hertz, you know, it's interesting. Avery Hertz almost wasn't even able to compete here tonight due to an injury he suffered at another event. Yet here he is going full throttle with Sage Phillips. Now here's Qassius Starr off the top. Oh, man!
Double drop kick by one man.
Qassius Starr just showing us what he's got.
A beautiful enziguri by Qassius Starr, and he's got Sage Phillips on the ropes. Irish whip. Phillips holds the rope.
Sage, he had him with that low bridge, and I guess he did end up getting him with the elbow.
Phillips throws the haymaker. Off the ropes. Ooh!
Qassius Starr, what a big shot there as Sage Phillips was coming full bore.
He tried for a suicide dive, and it got countered. Qassius Starr, who has made the best of every opportunity he has been given, over the top.
What a beautiful flying crossbody there over the top rope by Qassius Starr. You know, I said it earlier tonight, Qassius Starr's stock is really rising here at WrestleARTS. He has been just doing tremendous work. He won that big 7-person bout at WrestleARTS 7, which nobody had him pegged to win that.
He very rarely goes up against people at his experience level. Double cross body!
Oh my gosh!
I heard something splatter on the ground.
Oh my gosh! Oh, I hope those guys are okay.
The crowd's on their feet, pushing each other out of the way to try and see.
It's tough to see from our vantage point here, but it looks like Qassius Starr's down on the concrete. Sage Phillips is back in the ring, and now Avery Hertz going up to the top rope.
Avery Hertz is back up. What could this be? Sage Phillips takes him out with a palm strike.
Sage climbing up.
You were talking about Avery Hertz suffering an injury at another promotion. I remember last time I got to talk to Avery Hertz at WrestleARTS 7, and he mentioned that in his rookie year, he's really pushing himself as a competitor to have the greatest rookie year in the wrestling business. And he has captured titles. He's wrestling every promotion he can. And what I wonder, Taylor, is he pushing himself too hard, do you think?
Well, that's entirely possible. You've got limits. Even a young man. Oh my gosh!
What on earth was that?
Both Qassius Starr and Avery Hertz just went flying down to the concrete.
They just took an ugly spill. There's a lot of people in the way watching. I hope there's no broken bones over there.
From our vantage point, we can't see what's going on, but
I see security trying to clear the way.
Somebody might be hurt.
Somebody might be hurt. That was an ugly spill. Security's down there. Do we have a doctor?
Okay, it looks like everybody's still going in the ring. I don't know if they should continue, but it looks like they're going to continue.
I see Sage Phillips. It looks like Qassius Starr, so I assume Avery Hertz is still down there. I can't see too well.
All three men are in the ring.
Oh, there he is.
Qassius Starr looks glazed over. I don't know if he hit his head going down on the concrete,
no,
but it looks like the lights are off.
Big chop. Oh my gosh.
Each man trying to take their pound of flesh.
No! Big chop there.
And Sage Phillips turning in the chop for a big elbow. Qassius Starr does the same. And there's Avery with one of his own.
This is the fifth act of Merchant of Venice, Taylor. Oh, wow! Duck the Enziguri, and Avery Hertz ended up taking it on in the temple. Ooh, Hertz takes a minute in the corner. Get chopped by Qassius Starr. Qassius Starr. Oh, the Philosopher Stomp by Sage Phillips. Oh, my goodness. Back cracker.
Well, Sage Phillips has more experience than both Qassius Starr and Avery Hertz combined.
He's got more intelligence in his left arm, I think. Sage Phillips, one of the smartest wrestlers in all of Indiana. 2. Kick out.
Sage Phillips is so dangerous because he's quite arguably the best technical wrestler in the Midwest today. I know Jordan Dye likes to say that he's the best technical wrestler in the world, but really Sage Phillips is a tremendous technician. A great submission wrestler, but he also has all those strikes, and he can go to the air. I mean, there's nothing that Sage Phillips can't do.
No! And Avery Hertz uses a moonsault to break up that anaconda vice that Sage Phillips gets locked in. It is hard to get out of it.
Avery Hertz, the defending champion.
Avery Hertz has Qassius Starr on his shoulders, goes for a spinning back kick. Qassius Starr counters. Gets him up for a tombstone pile driver. Oh my gosh, it drops him on his knees. Starr, 1, 2, 3.
We've got a new Triple Crown champion. I don't believe it.
The Ebony Prince has captured gold in WrestleARTS.
The Ebony Prince of the mat. We weren't even supposed to have a Triple Crown title match tonight, and now we've got a new champion in Qassius Starr.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, and new
Sage Phillips threatened them all. Avery Hertz before tonight's contest. Qassius Starr's the one who ends up coming home with gold.
Oh, and look at that. Here comes his father, Apollo Starr, still one half of the tag team champion.
Father-son champions, the Soul Shooters. Papa Starr.
How proud must Apollo Starr be right now to watch his son get crowned the Triple Threat champion?
Avery Hertz was an honorable champion. Both men so deserving.
And Avery Hertz with all the class you'd expect.
I got goosebumps as he surrendered that title that he earned, that he fought so valiantly for, to give it to. And damn you, Sage Phillips! Damn you! Why?
Qassius Starr trying to get him off.
Oh my gosh! And he turned out the lights.
Well, make no mistake, Avery Hertz will have another shot. He is far from done here in WrestleARTS.
You were talking earlier about the rising star that is the Ebony Prince, and he continues his ascent towards the top. Well done, Qassius Starr.
And what great sportsmanship here between Avery Hertz and Qassius Starr. Congratulations to the new triple threat crown holder, Qassius Starr.
WrestleARTS. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Hawlee Cromwell. And come this Saturday, Heather Monroe, you're in for a long one.
All right, we're here with Jordan Dye right off the heels of his match with Hillbilly Jed. Many people say there's some controversy with the ending of that match involving some brass knuckles in the finish. What do you have to say about that?
Brass knuckles? Nothing to say. Brass knuckles? What are you talking about, man? I won that match fair and square. Brass knuckles? Come on, man. He couldn't withstand the power of this punch, baby. That's all it was. Next question. You're boring me already. Let's go. Come on.
I don't know. I think if you asked a random member of the crowd considering the reception that you were getting, you know, I think like there might be some credence to that. What do you have to say about that?
A random member of the crowd? I mean, these morons out here from Indianapolis, Indiana, these morons out here in this junk arena that we're in? No. You ask them, they're going to lie. They're gonna lie just like you're lying right now, just like you're lying to the people and you're lying to my face. I didn't hit him with brass knuckles. I hit him with this punch. This powerful, strong punch from this powerful arm right here. I didn't use no brass knuckles. Next question. And it better not be one about knuckles or about how these stupid fans feel about me or I'm walking. So do your job proper, please.
All right then. So, you obviously have a big thing with Brandon Profit coming, a big challenge for the next match. I know you came out with a plastic bat, as you referred to it. Yeah, what's going to happen with that?
Oh, Brandon Cripple, huh? Came out with a wiffle bat thinking it's going to scare old Jordan Dye. You can't scare Jordan Dye like that, baby. Come on, really? Brandon Profit? I put a $2,500 on his head. He knew his days were numbered, so he decided to hurt himself and get out of the match with Hooffoot. That's okay, because Carver has done called me in his weird little squeaky voice and said, I'll take the match. So I said, fine, the money's yours. Put him down. Because I don't want to have to do that. See, I don't want to have to embarrass him in front of these people or in front of his son. Because that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen when he goes toe-to-toe with Jordan Dye again. So he can take his wiffle ball bat and his little conspiracy and shove it right up his ass. Yeah.
That doesn't seem like it'd feel good.
No.
Back to you.
Join us next week on Unleashed as the Sorceress of the Black Moon, Hawlee Cromwell, challenges the Killer Bay, Heather Monroe, for the Global Women's Crown. And then, the most dangerous man alive, the Dead Ringer, Aaron Williams, goes one-on-one with the longest reigning NWA World Champion of the modern era, the National Treasure, Nick Aldis.